Hi, my name is Andrew and welcome to my game development journey. If you have seen me in the last video, you probably know that I've been away for a while and recently got back to indie game development with this new channel. And listen, I have a problem. I forgot how to make games again. I mean, it's been 2 years and I don't know. I haven't done any programming and stuff. And so I really need to get myself back into the pace. After all, if you want to learn how to make games, well, you just gotta make games. The best way to learn how to make games is by making them. And so I'm proposing myself a challenge. Make a game and publish it in 3 months. It doesn't have to be fancy or anything. Make a small game like Tadpole Tales, but this time factor in the monetization and other aspects that have to do with publishing a game. Before, working in indie with my team, we never really made anything that, was priced. Tadpole Tales was free, Pinni would have been priced, but we never got there. And so I think making a small game like this can probably help me and propel me into the right direction. I get to learn a lot about monetization and publishing, and so it begins. A challenge. For myself, for your enjoyment, make a game in 3 months. Chapter 1, scheduling. So how can I make this happen? Well, as usual, your boy started with a nice Trello plan to kind of see from a high level what I would need to do to achieve this. I've got to take into account devlogs as well and the time it would take for me to make it happen. I've started using Google Calendar to time box my work schedule, and I know I'm quite a chaotic type person when it comes to work. Most of the time, I'm able to finish something if there's enough wiggle room, but I'm not very good with rigidity, so we'll see if it's good or not, and I will probably adjust this as we move forward. I've added 2 days for YouTube and other community-based work and 4 days of dev work. Before with Tadpole Tales and Pinni, I kind of had no free days, and if there's anything I learned about this in the past is that you need free days and breaks in order to keep going. I'm here for the long run, and so I've added 1 free day to keep myself in check. Chapter 2, Pre-Production. Now, you know how much I love documentation. I got myself a copy of the one-pager GDD, link below by the way, and started writing down my ideas. Lately, I've been interested in this super old game called Blue Marlin. I don't know, something about it just looks so quirky and chill, and I kind of always wanted to make a fishing game with boats and stuff. The gameplay loop of this game seems pretty solid and simple, and I feel like there's a lot that I can iterate over. You go around with your boat, you let the hook stay into the fishing spot, you then get into this fishing phase and you try to pull the fish out. Pretty cool. For now, my game or hook idea, I would say, is probably that you're this fisherman, you go around fishing different fishes, but instead of catching fishes, you catch old game cartridges, and you're selling them to older folks to kinda rekindle this joy of old school games. That's the silly idea that I have for now, but if you have any cool suggestions, please share in the comments down below. I just got back into devlogs, and seeing everyone in the comments welcoming me felt so wholesome. I really appreciate each and every one of you who have taken the time to check me out and welcome me back. So thank you. This GDD one-pager will be my high-level scope, kinda like a document that states the game's identity. This is very important for me so I don't fall out of scope while I'm going through this development process. I then created a Miro where I can let my ideas roam freely and just see and explore different aspects of this game. Here is the freaking Wild West. I almost have no structure here, and it's all just about having fun and figure out what this game can be given the 3 months time that I have so far. And so far, there has been some art references, some gameplay flow and game references that I really liked and would like to see if I can incorporate them in there somehow. But that's about it for Miro and documentation. Chapter 3, Initiation. I installed Unity 6, the latest version, obviously making sure that I will not go bankrupt because of their beforehand pricing regulations, but so far 6 seems pretty safe and stable. I mean, stable at least for me, because I'll be working in 2D and most things that they have added I probably don't need, so yeah. I started doing some tutorials on Unity and reading their documentation to see what's new and get myself back into programming. I have to say, I really missed programming. It's just so fun and it feels so great when you see whatever you write, you're able to like create something. And after some messing around, I decided to prototype, writing super scuffed code and, just make things happen. But I came up with something like this. I'm not sure if you can tell, but it looks kinda 3D, even though it's actually not. I'm using a pixel perfect camera and I'm offsetting the sprites by 1 pixel, depending on their stack. This is called sprite stacking, and I learned from this YouTube channel. Even though they're using Godot, it was really easy for me to implement it here as well. I love this fake 3D look, and I would like to see if I can do something like this in the future. Let me know if you like it or not. Do you like fake 3D? And this has been kind of my first week. I think so far so good, a pretty strong start. We will see how it goes. Game dev isn't a smooth sailing process. There's going to be a bunch of bumps and lumps around, and things might happen and challenge you when you're not expecting it. But that's also the fun and the joy of the process of making games. And I think it's beautiful. In my life now, I've been obsessed with TCG games. It's a dangerous hobby to get into, but I love playing cards so much, and both on the competitive aspect and as well as the people in this TCG that I've been able to make friends with has been lovely. The community is really nice and really wholesome, and most of my days consist of just waking up, making food, walk Megumi, work, and then play some TCGs with friends. I'm also working on a card game. It's not a collective card game, but a board game, kinda, like Exploding Kittens, and it's called Drunken Dwarf. I've not decided on the name yet, but I'm working with my dear friend Seb. We recently just changed a very big mechanic in the game, and I think we've added a lot of meaningful choice in it, and yeah, I'm really excited to show the other playtesters. I'm looking at you, Feb and Thais. This has been all for this week. Thank you all so much for watching. I wish you all the best, and have a great week, and see you next time. Bye bye.
Oh my god. Oh, so rude. So ferocious. Oh, so ferocious.